What is up, guys? Sarcasm here, and today I have for you guys a 75 kill streak along with an 88 kill game and a triple swarm gameplay. And I did get all 3 swarms within the kill streak, and obviously they helped me get the large kill streak that I did get, and it is currently my highest in Black Ops 2, so I think it's pretty impressive in my opinion. And in this video I'm going to be giving you guys some tips on how to maintain a kill streak and etc. So basically the class setup that I'm using right now is the PDW with the silencer as well as the laser sight. Now the silencer is pretty much mandatory on the majority of my classes. I really like the silencer. Obviously I've used it for plenty of CODs now. It's pretty much a staple in my playstyle, mainly for the fact that I use it for flanking and etc. And pretty much getting behind the enemy is a hassle without it. So you really don't want to be, flanking the enemy and then you don't have a silencer and you're really going to be obviously picked off. And it's pretty basic tip since silencer has been in Call of Duty since Call of Duty 4, so I'm sure a lot of you guys picked up on it by now. But silencer is definitely a necessity for rushing, flanking, and stuff like that. And the laser sight it decreases your hip fire spread a little bit, so it makes it a little bit more accurate. And I like it just for, once again, for rushing, getting close to the enemies, and I could just hip fire, and it saves me some time when, instead of having to aim down the sight, when they're close enough, you could just hip fire, and it works just as well. So there's my first swarm in the game, and I hop on the flag because I'm a team player. Black Ops 2 has definitely done a good job of giving you an incentive to play the objective. Who was not necessarily a team player, nor was I like a kill whore, but I tried to find a decent balance between the two, although I would have to say in previous Call of Duties I was kind of more towards the kill whore side, I'm not going to lie. But Black Ops 2 has converted me into a hybrid. It converted me into a Slayer objective player, and that's pretty much their goal. That's what they really wanted to do by, giving you extra points for playing the objective and incentivizing you to play the objective. So, they really want people and players to play the objective, and obviously they did a good job of giving you a reward for that. So definitely play the objective in this game when possible. Of course, there are still some times where you kind of have to be careful. This doesn't mean that just because you get extra points now, doesn't mean you want to just hop on the flags for no reason or whatever. You really want to plan it out and see if it's really worth the risk that you might possibly be taking at any time. So anyway, yes, enough about that. And the perks that I'm using is, first perks, I'm using the wild card, the perk 1 greed wild card, as well as the ghost and hardline perks. And ghost keeps me off the radar once again, same as the silencer, is necessary for rushing, flanking, all that. And UAV spam I tend to find is it's ridiculous in this game. You get spammed UAVs like crazy, so it's really necessary. It's really helpful, and it's not the camping tool that it was in Black Ops 1. It's not ghost from Black Ops 1. It's different. It doesn't keep you off the radar at all times anymore. Instead, it keeps you off the radar when you're moving. So I really think that it's a really great perk. It's not a camper friendly perk anymore, so it's a really viable, necessary, and good perk in my opinion. That's also not cheap in any way, so because it actually forces you to run around the map. And I think that once more people start getting this unlocked, even though you won't be able to see them on the radar sometimes, I think it promotes fast-paced gameplay because the people want to be moving around. So I think it's a good thing that Treyarch did. But yeah, so I'm pretty much stacking my kill streaks here, looping through them pretty well, and the VSAT assists rack up so quickly. And it may not seem like a lot just because you're not getting kills for it. So you may look on the scoreboard, you're like, man, the VSAT isn't really doing much for me. But believe it or not, between the kills you get from it, between the kills your teammates get from it, and between the assists that you get from it, they really add up. So I like this kill streak setup. I'm definitely experimenting with other things, not only this class setup, but also this score streak setup. I am currently liking the Lodestar dog swarm as well for a high score streak loadout. And like I said, I'm just experimenting with different things, but this is pretty much my go-to setup at the moment. So I might do some kind of score streak setup video going over all different kinds of score streak setups in a future video. But anyway, so yeah, my next perk that I'm using is second tier. In this class, I am using, I want to say, flinch or toughness, which reduces flinch when getting shot. It's really good for winning gunfights. Is it necessary with an SMG? That's debatable. But for this class, I just decided to have it on because the PDW has so much ammo. I feel you really don't need Scavenger, and unfortunately, there is my death. I probably could have had that guy if I aimed out sight. I got a little bit too rush happy, and I tried to hip fire him, but unfortunately, I wasn't able to. Anyway, guys, there's the game. 88 kills. Hope you guys enjoy this 75 kill streak. If you guys could leave a like for this 75 kill streak, I would truly appreciate it. So thank you guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you hated the video, be sure to dislike it, leave some hateful comments, and unsubscribe. Thanks for watching.